They handed me the device like it was a toy, sleek, balanced, humming faintly in my hands. I remember turning it over, not sure if I was supposed to admire it or throw it away. It looked like a fancy baton, something you'd wave around for show. The Zephrian ambassador was all smug grins and condescension, telling us it was a primitive kinetic accelerator. His words still echo in my head. Appropriate for your stage of development, he said. Point, activat, projectile launches, so simple even we could use it. That was the mood. That was the insult wrapped in a gift. We accepted the rods publicly with forced smiles, nodding like we were grateful. But in private? We all thought the same thing. If this was alien tech, it was the bottom of the barrel. Rodriguez, my second, he said it out loud. My sidearm could punch a hole through a wall. These things? It's barely a step up from a BB gun. I didn't argue, but something felt off. He ran the specs. The initial tests confirmed what we feared. They fired metal pellets at hunting rifle speeds. Decent for stopping a deer. Useless in war. That's what we thought. But I couldn't shake the feeling that there was more going on. Maybe it was my engineering background whispering doubts in my ear. Or maybe I just didn't trust the Zephrians. Why give us these weapons at all? They were clear about our place in the Galactic pecking order, junior partners, fit for cleaning up pirates and guarding outposts while they handled the real threats. It made sense that they'd give us garbage tools. What didn't they make sense was why they'd bother dressing them up like anything more. 3 months passed. We were stationed near Colony 7, a Zephrian assigned mining post. Used another dust ball with rocks and regrets. Then, without warning, long-range sensors lit up. Multiple contacts. Fast. Headed straight for us. The Zephrian fleet, 50 ships, wasn't supposed to arrive for another month. But there they were. I remember the exact moment I realized we were outmatched. My squad, 20 Marines. Them. Thousands. Dozens of drop pods, heavily armed soldiers, each one twice our size and triple the firepower. Assault Bay ordered a retreat. I didn't they? Orders were clear, protect the colony. The first Zephrian soldier hit the ground like thunder. 3 meters tall, plated head to toe. I raised the rod, aimed center mass, pressed the stud. The pellet launched, struck, and then? Nothing. For half a second, I thought it had failed. Then the alien just disappeared. Not fell. Not exploded. Just ceased. One blink, and he was gone. Rodriguez swore. Then he fired. One shot, 6 Zephrians lined up. Boom, 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 gun. Like lights winking out. One by one. And across the field, it kept happening. He could hear the Marines shouting into comms. Every single shot, gun. Disintegrated. Erased. That's when we realized. These weren't kinetic accelerators. Not really. They were something else entirely. Dark matter. That was the only explanation. Compressed into a projectile, destabilizing matter at a molecular, at a quantum level. Every shot unmade reality. And within 1 hour, 50 warships and every Zephrian soldier they carried were gone. Just gone. He stood there, rod still warm in my hand, unable to speak. We had just erased an entire fleet. Not beaten. Not fought back. Erased. The battlefield was quiet. No smoke. No bodies. Just the eerie calm that comes when the universe hiccups and forgets something existed. Then came the call. The Zephrian homeworld. Ambassador Keithvar, usually cool and unreadable, looked pale. He asked me if we had used only conventional human weapons. He looked down at the rod in my hand, innocent as ever, and smiled. We used only the weapons you provided. They worked exactly as promised. He stared at me like he couldn't process what he was hearing. Then, he mumbled something about scheduling a meeting to discuss proper maintenance procedures. I told him we'd be careful with our simple weapons. Very careful. Wouldn't want any accidents. The screen went dark, But I knew. In that moment, everything changed. They thought they were giving us cap guns. Chill safe tech. What they really gave us? Weapons of mass erasure. Not deterrents, disaides. They assumed that because we came from a single planet, we were primitive. They underestimated what curiosity, desperation, and a little stubborn defiance could do. Now the galaxy knows. Humanity isn't the junior partner anymore. We're not sidekicks, not background noise in someone else's war. We're a wild card. A question mark with teeth. I don't know if it was arrogance or a genuine mistake, but the Zephrians handed us the most dangerous weapons in known space, and we survived the first test. The others will hear about it. They'll whisper behind closed doors, try to reassess, to predict. But they won't forget. And they won't move against us so easily again. I don't feel triumphant. I feel aware. This isn't just about war. It's about balance. Power. Influence. Responsibility. They gave us weapons meant to limit us, but all they did was change the game.